Hey, what is going on everyone? Today I'm going to be making a video about the two new professions that they added, which were foraging and alchemy, which alchemy is found here at the crafting station, which I'll show here in a second, but I will show them in the profession screen, which will be the main area you'll be looking at them from. So foraging is just like another mining or woodcutting, which you'll be harvesting stuff over in the explore areas, and alchemy is just like crafting. You'll find it in the lobby, and there is a ton of stuff you can craft, and most of them are pretty useless. Like if you go and look at the first couple potions you can make, like you could still utilize these, but they're not going to be as useful as some of them, like this one right here, which I'll be talking about pretty soon. But so let's go into the crafting station. You'll find it right here. It's gonna be like, there's crafting, refining, which has to do with the gear you create, and then there's potions. And potions, you need this material, which you can even see it says found in Pleasant. I don't know why it doesn't say Valley, but it says found in Pleasant Valley. And there is 6 total potions in each area you'll be able to make. And if you notice, the first 3 potions just take this material, but once you move on to the last 3, there's another material added on, which then the potions become harder to make, and they give a lot more XP once you start crafting them with both material. But the first couple potions are all tiny, right? Then there's like tiers for potions. It goes tiny, lesser, major, grand. And there's only one grand potion, which is the experience potion, which I'll talk about in just a second. But if you notice, these are the first potions. They're pretty bad. I'm not going to be talking about these much. Like, they all give like a booster for 5 minutes, and the boosters are really bad. Like 2, 4%, really bad. 5. That's surprising. It even gives 5%. It's really low stuff. But the next area has some lesser potions. If you notice, they turned green, and they take a different type of material, which is ancient sunflower. I don't know if I talked about both of these materials, but there's red berries and valley flowers. Those are really easy to get. There's always like a booster going on in the first area, so you'll be able to farm out the first area. Each area gets a little bit slower, and then once you go to the shores here, it gets pretty slow. I gotta say, that was the slowest part of my whole stream, and some people even like to go back to Icy Peak when they hit that point, but I'll talk about that in just a second. So because Icy Peak is a really good area, you'll see a lot of people there, but there's this ancient sunflower. You still craft some tiny potions because they couldn't fit all the potions in here, I'm guessing, so they just started putting them in the next group, which was like tiny healing, and some are okay. Like there's tiny walk speed, that's pretty cool. And then you see on like the first one there was experience potion, which is only 5%. Then it goes up to 8%. Starts getting better, But that's about it for this area. Once you start making the last 3, it also takes runic stones, which you'll see all over the place in the Lost Ruins, which I'll go in there and just run through each area and show you the 2 different types of material on the ground. But the next area is Mysterious Marsh, which is a pretty good area to farm as well. You just loop around the pond in the middle, I guess you would call it, the little swamp thing in the middle, and all the materials on the outside of it, and you just keep looping around and farm a ton of it. It was pretty quick when I went there. There's also poison berries, which are all around the pond as well. And you notice you can get a tiny gold boost now. There's almost all lesser potions, and then there's a major XP potion, which is a pretty good XP potion. It's like as good as this potion. No, it's 20%. Okay, never mind. Sorry, I thought it was as good as this one, but never mind. But the next area is Icy Peak, which this place is going to be a really good area to farm. It's really good to get a lot of stuff there. I spent a lot of time there, but I was definitely getting a lot of levels and everything from it. A lot of experience from alchemy. But if you notice right here, there's grand experience. I'll talk about that just 1 second. Just hold up, Alright, so there's just this frosty root. It's found like everywhere in there, and then it takes ice thorn, and then once you start leveling up and you get to level 34 on alchemy, which I'm level 41, you can see right here how much experience you need and everything, you can start making this grand experience potion, which is the highest tier of experience potion you'll be able to make, because if you notice, it moves on to tiny gem and lesser gem, and then there's no other experience potions you make. But the grand experience potion is a 15% increase in XP for 20 minutes, so that's really good to get a lot of these. Once the new dungeons come out, if you have some of these, it's really going to boost you to that max level cap that they're going to be raising hopefully soon. But if you notice, it takes a lot of material to make it, so it's a lot of grinding, but it's kind of worth it to be prepped and ready for the new update that will be coming out hopefully sometime soon. And hopefully, like, I'm guessing like 5 days or something from now, or 6, there'll be a new update. But now the shores. Now this place is pretty interesting. I'll go there. I'm trying to speed through all this stuff quick so I can go to the areas and show you, which is going to take a good second, so don't know how long this video is going to be. But the shores is a really cool area. I'll show you why when we get there. And then you use coconuts, which would be like directly under the trees, and there is also coral there. You can start making tiny gem potions, which I can't make, but you can see it increases your gem drop chance, which is really helpful because the only thing in the game at the moment is gem prosperity, which only gives you a 6% increase of gem drops. So this is really good, you know, or at least the lesser is, because it lasts 10 minutes, so that'll really help. That'll be really good for each dungeon you go into in max. You'll get a ton of gem drops with that, and VIP if you have that too, it'll stack on. But if you notice, these are the 2 materials there. Now the last area I can't show the material because I haven't gotten there yet, but the first material is Viking Lotus, and you can craft a whole bunch of potions. You can tell that a lot of the stuff is like major, and there's like one lesser, so you're making a lot of the bigger potions now that will be more useful end game and everything for maxed. And if you're soloing and stuff, these potions are going to help a ton because they're extra attack damage and stuff. But that's basically all the potions. I can't really show the last thing, but I will show what the material is called real quick. It's called Frozen Fungi. Not 46 yet, I'm 44. So I'll be able to start farming that pretty soon. And alchemy, you'll see all the potions on here. I can't click on anything, but yeah, you gotta go on the crafting station to see everything. Wish you could view it from here, like click on it and see what it requires for material wise. But all that aside and everything, we're gonna go and view each area, and I'm gonna show you not really where to find it, because you can kind of tell it's everywhere, usually in each place besides like Mysterious Marsh and the shores. I'll show you where to find those. They're kind of like blended in with the environment. If you see right away, here's the red berry bushes or whatever, and straight away right here is the Valley of Flower. That's gonna be it for this area. I'll show there's a boost over here which will really help if you have a lot of gold saved up and you're trying to farm this. Make sure you use the booster to get a lot of it faster. But the Lost Ruins, which if you guys keep up in the Discord, he did show the material that was here, which was this stuff right here. This, what was it called? Runic Stone, I think it was called. Yeah, Runic Stone. He showed this in the Discord. Everybody thought there was going to be like a new equipable like ruin you can have or something, but see straight away it's like everywhere. There's one over there, one right here, one over there, and then all the flowers are right here and everywhere. There's even, I think, a flower in the cave, and the booster is right there. So you can usually tell where everything is straight when you go in. So yeah, I guess it's not really a fun time farming, but once you get those XP potions going, it will help in the long run to level up if you aren't level 50 yet. Okay, so for Mysterious Marsh, I said it would be hard to tell where the material is. This kind of blends in with like the grass coming out of the water and stuff, but this is the material right here. It's more bushes. It's just like green now, so it's everywhere, basically. I mean, I didn't really look up there, but I mean, I can tell you it is literally everywhere. You can even just, when I was farming all this material, I just looped around. If you notice in the stream, if you ever watched it, I just kept on going around and around, and just there's a ton of material on the sides of this water, like the bushes and the bog stems. They're everywhere. Trust me, this place will be a easy place to get done, and you'll go on to the next area, which I will head to real quick. But yeah, the shores, I really like what they did, but it just takes a really long time to farm there. Icy Peak, you will see a ton of people here, trust me. Everybody wants those grand experience potions, so they don't have to spend gems to get experience potions and everything. So I will show the material here, which is the icy root and something else. Right, it's icy root, or frosty root, sorry. And icy thorn, or ice thorn. And I just looped around this water. You can see there's like kind of a path, right? You just keep going around. There's a ton of material along the sides, and you'll get plenty of material. The booster is right over there, if you ever want to hit the booster. The next area is the shores, which is a really cool area, and I'll show you why. This is the first time they've implemented swimming to be like a thing you gotta do to get material or anything, but the coconuts are usually underneath the trees, besides some of them like next to rocks. But you'll notice like this one's by trees right here. There's a whole bunch of them by trees. Even if you go up there, they're up over by the trees. But a lot of people ask, if you come here, where is the other material, right? There is coral that you can find here, which I will go to. Coral bits right here. If you actually jump in the water, and I would recommend shift locking, but I'll just not shift lock for right now, just to show. There's a ton of this coral down here. You actually can farm it, and even if you shift lock, it looks kind of funny to shift lock. And the thing that sucks is whenever you go to collect it, it brings you back up on the top of the water. So that sucks, but you can actually dodge in the water here. You can even dodge under the water. I jumped up out of the water to dodge, but you can even do it in the water. Oh, I think it's because I was shift locked. Or no, the wall was right there. Here, look. See, you can just dodge just fine in here. And the coral was really easy to farm, in my opinion. Just the coconuts were kind of, it felt like they were really slow. And the booster is right there, which actually the booster is activated right now. So yeah, I'm just going through these areas pretty quick. I don't want the video to be too long, and yeah. The last area here, I don't have the mushrooms. I don't know what they're called. They're called the fungi. What is it? Frozen fungi? Or I keep forgetting the names of the yeah, frozen fungi, which is, it looks like a mushroom, but there's a Viking lotus, which I haven't found like the best area to farm here. Besides, I go up over here. I'll show. That's what the mushroom looks like. So I just go in this pattern. I will demonstrate real quick. I go to this flower, and then I go up to that flower up there. And I'll go back in a triangle like formation, go to this flower, and I'll just farm up like that. It's, in my opinion, like the easiest way to get these. But you'll notice sometimes you're a little bit too quick, and the flower won't be spawned in. So once you get like level 46 and unlock the frozen fungi, you're going to be getting the fungi, so it's going to give the flower more time to spawn in. Like if you see, the flower's not there yet, so I would have to wait, and now it's spawned in. If I was dashing, it wouldn't be there, and I would have to wait. But if I was going for this fungi, which I can't get yet, it would have slowed the process down, which is a good thing, so I would have been ready for the flower spawn in. But this is like the best area I've seen. I don't know where else you could go that has so many mushrooms and stuff by it. That was about it for the video. I didn't have very much else to explain. I was trying to be quick, and I want to get this video out there. I will see real quick how long the video has been. It's been 14 minutes, almost 15, or it's been like 14:50. So I'm gonna end the video here. hopefully you guys learned something. If you're confused and I was speaking a little too quick, put something in the comments and I will answer it. So if you guys need to know anything else, just make sure you comment, because there's not a lot of people making videos on this game, and if you're confused, I will probably tell you, or just catch into streams, and yeah, I can answer your questions. But at the moment, you guys have been viewing a lot of my live streams, and for some reason my 10-hour live stream that I made like a while ago when they updated it and I was grinding out this armor I'm wearing at the moment, and these scythes I'm using as weapons, I got like almost 500 views on that stream, which is really nice, but I know that people didn't watch the full 10 hours or anything. A lot of people, they can't just, watch a stream that long or anything, but it's cool that a lot of people like catch in the stream, maybe learned something, or was watching me complete the dungeon and figured out how to complete the dungeon and what I was using for skills and everything. But I don't want to make this video too long. I don't know when I'm going to be streaming, but I might be streaming tomorrow. If I plan on it, I'll put something in my Discord. That's about it. Don't really have much else to say. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. Peace out.